Good morning. My name is Mike Pollock. I'll be teaching the class of divorce recovery. In today's society, with over half of all marriages ending in divorce, the church is seeing more people in pain from broken relationships and families than ever before. How can we reach out to the hurting and assist them in a Christ-centered way? With even higher rates of second marriages ending in divorce, it's more important than ever to divorce-proof our relationships. Anger, fear, loneliness, confusion, grief are just a few of the many emotional storms that come with a divorce. Hard decisions with children, friends, family, money, and who knows what only make the road more painful, not to mention a battle with forgiveness and the uncertain road ahead. What's sad is that most people walk this difficult path with no or little guidance or emotional or spiritual help until now. The course Life After Divorce is an exceptional resource for the personal guidance in small groups. It's taught by Christian counseling experts and is packed with biblical truths, counseling insights, and hope that will encourage and strengthen your heart. In Psalms 34:17, the Bible says that the Lord is nigh unto those who are of a broken heart. My prayer is that God will use this course to bless many hearts, and it will be a healing resource for His church. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Pat Ryan, and I would just like to tell you that I do facilitate the Grief Share support group. Grief Share is a program. It's a national program. It's kind of been tried and tested, and it's developed in a very professional way with a lot of personal input from different people like Zig Ziglar and I'm drawing a blank on some of the special people who present, but it's full of some very special speakers and pastors. E.B. White, Pastor E.B. White, just some of them have already went into eternity, and yet here they are speaking to us to help us to get through some of the hardest parts of our lives, the darkest points of our lives when we buried a loved one. And there's just a great amount of wisdom in these speakers who share. It's a video series, it's a discussion time, it's homework to help you get into the Bible with some practical lessons to help your heart during this time. So it's a program that's out there for support. I know that we're not the favorite group to be in. We're not the chosen session. You kind of come dragging your feet thinking, I don't want to be here. And we understand that because I've been there, and I understand that grief is not a happy time of life, but yet we all go through it at different stages, and at different times we're thrown into that stage of having to bury a loved one. And how do we deal with it? Because our society doesn't accept or talk about death a lot. They put us in a little white isolated room when we're going through something, and they isolate us from the world and, give us this bad news sometimes, and then we're thrust into total life change sometimes. So please consider coming. Talk to your neighbors about it, your co-workers. If you've been to funerals of friends, loved ones that have been buried, let them know we have this Grief Share program. It's a wonderful outreach, wonderful opportunity. When do we draw closest to the Lord? Usually it's when we need Him the most. So take an opportunity to let some people know about Grief Share. We meet on Thursday evenings at 6:30 in the Counseling Center, and it'll be every Thursday evening for the next 9 weeks. And it's an opportunity, again, to share Jesus with someone who's hurting. And isn't that what we're about? So please consider letting someone know about Grief Share, maybe bringing them to the program as an opportunity. And we'd be happy to share the Grief Share program with them. That's what we're about on Thursday evenings at 6:30 now. Thank you.